All right, folks, welcome to the back nine of Bandon Trails, the EAL course vlog, where I'm going to show you every single shot of mine, even if it's 1,000. Coore and Crenshaw designed Bandon Trails in 2005, making it the resort's third course, and definitively its most unique. The course offers a wealth of opportunities to hit shots you're comfortable with and to make it to the hole your own way. Ultimately, Trails rewards thoughtful strategy from players and can brutally punish you for wandering offline. All right, 10th hole, let's get right into it. Green tees we're playing today. Back nine measures out to 3,120 yards. 10th hole is 393. So I'm coming off of a really good shot on the 9th hole, which is in the previous video. Felt really good about this drive, and my miss today is just a little over the top with a closed club face, and that's left going left, folks. And I'm not talking politically speaking. I'm talking my golf ball gonzo. Anyway, I end up dropping in this bunker here where I've got 145 into the green. I've got an 8-iron, and somehow, I don't know, I thought I hit this clean, but it just sizzled up and shut down. Putter from looks like 5,000 feet away. I don't know how I would ever read this putt from this far away, but anyway, I've got about 20 feet here for probably, let's see, drive, drop, 8-iron. Yeah, so I've got a bogey putt from about however many feet away. Lip service. Wait, that went in? Yeah. That's crazy. 360, alley-oop and in. That's a great bogey, I would say. 11th hole. Now, what's happening here that you can't tell is there's a group of 4 people watching me tee off, commenting on my hair, asking me why I'm filming, and generally just being a little overly kind, if you know what I mean. 5 wood takes me off this tee box here. 429, you've got a big lake on the right. So I'm trying to not get in that. I hit what I thought was a pretty nice draw. Kind of hit like a 2 degrees in, 2 degrees closed. Landed on the top of the hill here. I had trouble actually finding the ball because I thought when I first walked by it that it was theirs. They had already teed off. So here I'm super out of breath because I had walked down the hill, then back up. And basically, 6-iron in my hands, folks. I hope that you don't know what I mean, meaning if you saw the front 9 and you watched the approach shot on the par 5 9th, this is the same thing, except this ball is below my feet, so there's a little bit more reason for it. I made pretty far left, not wanting to go anywhere near the water, and pretty bad swing, I guess. I mean, it didn't seem that bad. I must have just stood up out of it or been too close to the ball, shanked it into the water. That's 2 shanks, 1 round. I'm going to chalk that up to being very tired, so, not too big of a deal. Looking for a ball. Glad I have enough. Here we've got 54 degree from about 110. And I'm basically looking about as far left as I can go and hit a pretty good shot. That's fine. We're okay with that. Except that it's about 50 feet away from the flag. That flag was tucked pretty far on the right. And basically moseying up here to tap in for my first triple bogey of the round. So back 9, not the smoothest start as the beginning of the front 9. Took a little break in the shade, took the jacket off, and now we've got one of the more difficult par 3s in the world. Green tees are measuring out to 235. Today I've got 213.
All right, folks. Are you live?
We're live.
Because Ace Cam is. We got 213 to the pin, little down. Long par 3, 12th hole. 4-iron in the hand. This is the club that I have had my other hole-in-one with, so it's blessed. Just gonna chase it up there.
Truth is, on this hole, the last thing you want to do is go too far left. So what do? I go too far right. Pin high, 60 yards right. I've got to go up over this massive mound where there's probably a railway car of some sort. Must have overhit it or got a kind of a hard bounce. And this would be the par putt on the way. Didn't see that break. Tap in bogey. 13th hole. This hole terrifies me. I don't know why. It's not that long, 374 from the greens. That bunker there on the left is in play, and I just look at this, and I don't know where to go. I don't see a lot of safety here. So it's funny because I set up to this ball thinking just draw it around that bunker. Ended up sort of hitting a nice pull cut, and if I didn't tell you what was on my mind, you would have said, great drive. Here we've got a pitching wedge from 125, and I made a mistake. I was basically looking a little bit on the flag with a bit of a draw to stay away from that bunker, and I succeeded in that, but unfortunately, it went down the hill, and this is why Bandon Dunes is so challenging, is that this landed like just off the green and then kicks down. So really a price to pay for missing the greens here. You've got crazy kicks as you miss the green. So I am doing my best on this chip shot to just get it on the green. And I did, and I almost went off the green again. So this was a very long green slopes away from you. So really it's the genius of the Coore Crenshaw design. You don't want to go in the bunker on the right, but the real problem is the hill on the left. So I don't really know how to deal with that emotionally, physically, or whatever else. So here's on to the long walk to the 14th hole, which could be one of the more iconic holes in golf. As you climb this massive hill, normally there's a cart to take you up there. You reveal this incredible, incredible hole. I mean, this hole is one of the holes that stick out to you in your memory of how amazing golf can be. Driver takes us off the tee box here, 306, downhill, downwind. A lot of club maybe, but I don't know, just feeling it. Sandy, beautiful downhill walk, and find the ball just to the right of the bunker here. And this shot is really not an easy shot. 54 degree, trying to just chip it up over that bunker there. And yeah, honestly, this is one of the better shots of my life. I don't know how I did that. The lie was really goofy, and amazingly, birdie putt on the way. You know, wind does affect the putt, so I think I was expecting maybe a little bit more wind to come into this thing. Felt really good about it. Felt even better about tapping in for par. 15th hole. This is 367, uphill to the right, and I am just trying to stay out of trouble here. So 3-iron off the tee.
Yep. Nice.
Gets me right in position for a nice approach shot here. I've got 143 and 7-iron in my hands. It's uphill and it's quite into the wind, and I'm just thinking, let's try to just hit a straight ball. You know what I mean? Let's not try to move this thing around too much. I've already cost myself a lot of strokes from missing greens, so let's just try to get this thing on a line that works. So I basically took it right over the bunker there, thinking that it might draw a little bit or trickle down. And really just a really good straight shot, and almost made the birdie putt, but did not, as you can see. Can you relate? A lot of missed birdies. That was in, so we're going to take a par there. You saw that, right? That hit the stick and bounced out. Wow. This is a monster. 16, 494, but oh, ladies and gentlemen, this thing plays like it's 5,000 yards. Uphill and into the wind the entire way. Look at this hole. It is just magical. Bandon Trails is a sight to see.
Jesus.
Happy to hit the fairway there, and I have in now 257. Uphill the entire way, probably about 60 feet maybe. I meant to say 70, and then I dropped out to 60. Anyway, 60 feet up. 5-wood, probably never going to get there, but really happy to put a good swing on this 5-wood here. You wonder why I don't have a 3-wood? Well, so do I in this moment. I don't know. I like the 5-wood. The 3-wood's almost too long in some cases. I also like looking down at the smaller head of the 5-wood. So 58 degree here. Tragedy strikes at the times where you feel most confident. Shanked my 58 degree. Somehow it ended up on the back of the green here. Kind of rolled around. Luck favors the, I don't know. Left this putt frighteningly short. Sort of like I don't know. Maybe just a really bad putt. But anyway. Tap in bogey. After two great shots like that, it is sort of funny to walk away from a hole with such great opportunity, and that would only be underscored here with a par 3 that's measuring out to, I've got 165 into the wind, and I grab a 6-iron because I'm trying to do what I did in the last hole and just hit that smooth little shot, but and hit a straight shot. But I think what happened here is I think I decelled through impact and left the face open and basically scored. So it doesn't look that bad from this camera angle here, but this ball is basically sitting inside of like a little pot, like it's inside a hole. And I didn't have my head wrapped around it. I didn't hit the right shot and just didn't have the, whatever. Just didn't get it. Didn't get it. That is a hard shot. I don't know how else to say it. So on the way, par bunker shot. And this is super sandy. And I wish I had a close-up of this shot here. This is just too good. And, this is my favorite move here. Just throw the club in. What am I? What am I, climbing Everest? What am I, Sir Edmund Hillary? Jeez. This ball is suspended in a little solar system of gorse. I mean, this is Bandon here, and I don't even know what I'm thinking. I've never done this before. Just, bad to worse. Now it's deeper in there. So, got to take an unplayable if I can even get the ball out. I mean, this is just comedy. This is me on my way to making a quintuple bogey, folks. I hate to spoil it for you, but I make an 8 on this hole. Look at me. I'm in there like a dad trying to get some Fruit Loops out of his kid's mouth. And finally get the ball out, and we take an unplayable. New ball, because I don't want to walk all the way back to the bag. And so we drop it. Jeez, this is just tragic. So we drop it here. I'm glad that I can laugh about this now, because in the moment, it's not funny. There's no way. No one's laughing about this. And green slopes away, obviously. That doesn't make life any easier. And, oh, my God, I didn't even hit that one well. I must have been really pissed there. I must have been so upset. Finally get it on the green here. And, oh, my God, do I make this putt? I can't remember if I make it or not. This is so funny. I really hope I make it. I probably don't, though. Oh, I made it. Okay, great. So that's my 8. That's my 8. That's too good. All right. 1 hole to go. Terrible. I mean, I was actually coming in. So I was 3 over on the front, and at that point, I was only 5 over on the back, 6 over on the back. I would have, if I had made a birdie, I would have shot 78. That's insane. This is the difference here. And really, I just chalk this up to just me being really tired, man. Like, I'm just so tired. And that's why on these trips, like, if you go on a golf trip, please don't let score get in your head, especially if you're playing lots of rounds. I'll do that for you in these course vlogs. I will go crazy for you. Here, pull, draw into what I thought was no man's land. I would end up finding the ball here in this bit of rough. And honestly, you'll see my stance. Look at that stance. I am just getting completely blasted by Coore and Crenshaw here. Those old boys are just laughing. I don't even know where they live, but they're laughing at me, just messing up this golf course. But hey, still had fun. And this is one of my favorite shots of the round here, this final shot.
That could be the only reason right there to watch this video.
I didn't write down what club it is, but it looks like it's a 5-iron. I'm pretty sure I had 175. And I cannot believe I got the club on the ball and gave myself a putt Look at me walking away. Oh, yeah, I got to tell everybody about that 5, don't I? Yep, you do, Erik. So birdie putt. A birdie would have been hilarious after that hole. Unfortunately, I'm not a good enough putter to get that one in, but a tap-in par nonetheless. Final takes from Bandon Trails. Folks, if you go to Bandon Dunes, please make sure you play Bandon Trails. You will enjoy it. I hope you saw from this vlog today that it's such an incredible layout with holes that are all very individual, and the deep black forest reminds you, hopefully, of where they shot Lord of the Rings, which, like I said, was in Oregon. Just kidding, it was in New Zealand. Anyway, they've got great golf there, too. Moving on, check out more of our episodes from the Bandon Dunes course vlogs. We've got Sheep Ranch, Pacific Dunes, Bandon Dunes, and we even have Old Mac. Check them all out. Thanks for watching every shot, even the 17th, from the back 9 of Bandon Trails.